Hey everybody, Nullface here, Eternal Evolution. Talking a little bit about the new Endless Battle event that seems to have supplanted Rise of Heroes this time around. Currently sitting at first place overall. Wanted to go through the teams that I've been using to do this, kind of show those a little bit, as well as the gear for the relevant heroes. A lot of them are still in pretty standard builds. But there are some changes, especially for Spider Kingsguard, that I made. Now have alternative sets for both Leo and Barrog, Groot, Dark End, whatever you want to call him, Evil Treebeard. With the new Bugmaster set that I keep wanting to call Bug Splat because I worked with that software years ago. It's massively increased the damage over what it normally was. I went from about, I think, 33 up mil score up to 42 just by making those changes and doing that. So I spent all my stamina today in Thundercliff, even though I can only clear level 4 at this point because my my Groot guy isn't maxed out yet, so he dies too quickly to get through there. But spent the stamina in there. I got a little bit lucky with the pieces I got back. Not that there are any particularly good rolls on them, but the pieces themselves were usable, and that's really what mattered for this point. So slapped on 2 pieces onto Leo, 2 pieces onto Barrog with surge sets for the other pieces on both, and got some pretty good damage with manual play. So we'll go ahead. Got all 3 of them laid out, so I'll show all the teams, and then we'll go into the gear that I changed around specifically for this on some heroes afterwards. So for Leo in this particular content, I run Surge and Bugmaster, like I mentioned before, full attack bottom row, and literally whatever pieces I could find that didn't have, or that had the right main stats, like subs don't matter here, I'm just after the set bonus. So he's definitely not geared well, but he's geared well for this particular piece of content. It did raise his damage pretty substantially. I got about another 70 mil out of him. I don't have a lot of testing because I just got the set this morning, but uh, my peak before was about 240 to 270, somewhere in there, and coming in much higher than that today. So definitely a big improvement. Like I said, even if the pieces aren't great, just slap them on. It'll probably do better. In this. And then we have Barrog the Dark Ent. I got a copy of him from Gamutsu the other day, so he's sitting at Legendary +4 now. Again, still holding on, pulling much for him until the likely Giants Tower and recruitment event drops next week, just to maximize those summons when I get there. His equipment is similar to Leo, also Surge and Bugmaster. He's running HP gloves because I had HP gloves. I don't have a ton of Surge gear, so obviously not great piece for him, but he does the HP to attack conversion, so it's not like he's not getting any damage from it. He's just not getting as much as he could in attack gloves. I did manage to get a piece of attack boots, and then a Bugmaster helm dropped with accuracy, so I used that to get him over the threshold, the accuracy threshold, to get the double up. For one of his exclusives here, here we go, right? His initial EX level, when he reaches 150, he'll do it again. So make sure to get that. Once I get him to Immortal, he will get EX 30'd and Hyper Evolved. I like the Hyper Evolution for him because of this one here. Against an attack bonus equal to 1.6% of his max HP. Since all Hyper Evolution gets you is more raw stats, he effectively makes better use of those raw stats than other heroes would, similar to both Nord, who gains HP from attack, and Leo, who gains attack from HP, like this guy. So investing in them just gets them a little bit more benefit than most because of passives like that. So this is the kind of things I look for when I'm choosing a Hyper Evolution target. Also, it looks like the next Twilight will be Vanguard Bond, and I'm sure he'll be useful in there. Who knows what the next hero they're going to release before it comes out is, but I'm personally hoping for a Summoner. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if it was another Fury hero, regardless of what archetype it is. But we'll just have to wait and see. It's all just wild speculation at this point, which can be fun, but ultimately not very productive. So I think that's it for the builds. The only other thing that I did is I changed for the bug stage. I changed Pandy from the knockdown build to the pure HP build. Since he can't knock down, you may as well just maximize the attacks. So all vigorous, forget about accuracy. Same build I use when he tanks Crimson Abyss. All right, I think that about does it. That's all the heroes that we use. Anything new and interesting about it? Like I said, it's at least this time it's taken the place of Rise of Heroes. I don't think it's better. I actually like it less. There's more to do, but the rewards are worse. I don't like the raffle shop not being gated. I've spent 35 to 40 tokens on a single one before. It doesn't feel good. I don't enjoy it. It doesn't work as well with my brain as Rise of Heroes did. And ultimately, I think the rewards, if you are not ranked, are going to be significantly worse. If you are ranked, then you can argue that they're probably similar, different items, but probably similar overall value, but it's not as friendly, not nearly as valuable or worthwhile, even as a fairly high spender, but especially for free-to-play low spenders. And those are, I think, they're the players that are hurting the most right now. These events are becoming more and more geared towards high spending, and that's concerning for the long-term overall health, right? You need all types of players in the game to have that good solid community because that's really the backbone of the game. So hopefully hopefully the devs hear the feedback. I know it's been given many times. Hopefully they're receptive and responsive to that, and we can start to get things going back on a healthier track for all the player base, right? Not just the high spenders duking it out at the top. So with that, I think I'll wrap it up for now. Thank you for watching and take care.